Welcome to Realistic Reviews. On today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at this little assisted opening knife from Wartech, and I don't really know a shit ton about it. I never really had a Wartech knife before, but I will say, after using it for a little bit, it does definitely have its ups and downs. First of all, I want to say I do like the design of it. I do like the digital camo design. At first, I didn't think I was going to care for these holes on it, but they actually feel quite comfortable on your hand for some reason, on your fingers, and I kind of like that. I mean, it's a nice design knife. The pocket clip on it is a very solid clip. I kind of wish it was on the other side, but you do have the seatbelt cutter. And I don't know how well the seatbelt cutter works, honestly. I don't have a seatbelt to try out on that. I kind of wish I did, just to see if that works, but I don't know. It did have a glass breaker pommel on the end, and this was used to bash a plastic soda bottle with water, and that broke. It was just this tiny little screw in there, and it snapped. And that's actually pretty surprising. Off of one plastic bottle, that glass breaker broke. Now imagine depending your life on that, and you go to hit the window, and the window doesn't break the first time, but your glass breaker does. That's kind of fucked up, and that's pretty shit construction right there, that tiny little screw. But I can't say anything about the overall quality of the entire knife just yet, but that glass breaker sucked ass. That should have been better. It is spring assisted, and it does have the little finger flipper right here. I just wish that they put just a tad bit more on there, because it's not a whole lot there to flip, and having such a small flipper does make it difficult. It does have the thumb studs, which is nice, so you can always fall back on that. But if you do it a lot, it does hurt your thumb after a while, and that's why these are nice. But it is a liner lock, and it holds it in there really nice, actually. And there's really no front to back or side to side play. There's no spring jiggle in it, which is nice. I know a lot of the lower end spring assisted knives have a spring in it, and when you move it, you can really hear it shaking around, and that sucks. But so far, this is pretty solid, and the lock on it actually seems to be a really decent lock, and it should hold it very well. The blade on it is a tanto shape, and I actually really like the tanto shape. They're very great for piercing and stabbing, and let's be honest, a knife like this, that's kind of what it's for. It's like a rescue knife. You're going to have to stab through shit, cut through stuff. That's what this knife is for, and it's going to work very well for it. And it's actually really damn sharp. It's surprisingly sharp. I don't know the usual conditions of a Wartech knife, but this one is really sharp. It says it's 1065 surgical steel made in China. I honestly don't know what 1065 surgical steel is. I've never seen a knife that's a 1065 surgical steel, so I really have no basis on comparing it to anything. So I can't tell you what it's capable of, how well it holds an edge, how strong it is, or anything like that. Now, after a while of using this, I'll definitely come back and tell you if it's holding up or not, or if it broke, and we'll definitely come back to this one, because I'm just as curious as any one of you watching this, just how well this knife's going to hold up. The only thing I really don't like, besides that shitty pommel that broke, is the serrations in the blade. I'm not a fan of serrations, but with it being like a rescue type knife, I understand why it has that, so I really can't give it fault for that. But other than that, it's a nice looking knife, nice feeling knife. It feels good in the hand. It doesn't when you have it in your pocket, it doesn't stick out too much. So it's okay there. And so far, it's really not a bad knife. And just for the small things that you're going to do with it, it's probably going to work pretty well. Now, as an actual rescue knife, I don't know. I don't know how good that seatbelt cutter is going to work. I really don't know how well they sharpen that part. You'd probably be better off using the blade for that, honestly. I don't know why they put that on there and give you a blade. Kind of ridiculous if you ask me, but hey, whatever, extra blade, right? I will tell you that you ain't going to get to any damn windows with that thing because you couldn't even get to a plastic soda bottle with it. So don't depend on breaking any windows with this thing. You're better off kicking it with the goddamn foot. So I would rather stab at the knife or stab at the window with the knife or just use this part and bash at it rather than rely on that. So something to keep in mind if you ever see these knives and think they look cool. Like they're nice little knives. They're good little everyday carry knives, utility knives. For most things you're going to use this for, it's probably going to work just fine. But don't expect this to be the be all end all of knives or the thing that's going to save a bunch of people or anything. If you see a car go over a bridge into a river and think you're going to take this and go save the day, maybe not. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but it ain't a bad little knife. I don't know how much the price is on this. I don't have the information on me at the moment. Sorry, I can't tell you, but I do know that they're not expensive by any means. So if you see Wartech knives and you see one that looks like this, so far, honestly, the only real complaint I have is that pommel. Other than that, I don't want to sound like I'm bashing this knife because I'm not. I haven't had enough time to fuck around with it to know if it's good or not. But so far, I actually like this knife. I think it looks cool. It feels cool. It's working good for everything else. So I'll definitely, over time, especially in summer, beat the crap out of this and come back and tell you just how it's holding up, if it's worth buying. As of right now, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. That's your call. If you think you like it, go for it. Otherwise, I don't know. But sorry to leave you on, and I don't know. I don't have a whole lot to base this on. I can't make an informed decision for you right now. I might say pass because of that, because of quality. I don't know, but I'll definitely update you with that. So that's pretty much it. Sorry if I repeated myself or rambled. And yeah, I'll let you know later. And if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And anything else you want to add, let me know in the comments down below.